Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be doing a kind of testing out new makeup kind of video. I have some new products, I have some old products just because I don't have anything new in those categories. And I'm going to put them on my face, let you guys know what I think of them, and maybe some chit chat in between. So yeah, I'm just going to be trying out some of my newer makeup for you guys, let you guys know what I think about it. I am going to be trying out my new Clionadh shades. I've used a few of them already. And yeah, if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. Before we do that though, please remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from me. All right, so let's start with the eyes. So I'm just gonna go in, this is not new, this is the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is pretty darn good. I just put a little bit on each eye. Oops, like that, I hope you guys can see. And I usually take a brush and just apply it all along my eye. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this cream shadow from the ColourPop Yes Please palette. I just feel like I applied a little too much eye primer and I just want to set it down just a little bit, mostly in the crease. Okay, that will do. So I want to go into my new Clionadh shades. It's between this and the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette. If you want to see a video with that, let me know and I can do that as well. So I've used these 5 shades down here, and then I haven't used these shades. I'm between these two. This is Opulent, right? Yeah, Opulent. This is either this is Enamel or Tracery. I don't know. I think it's Tracery. And then this is Bloodline. I think I want to take Bloodline. Yeah, because I can use some of my Pan Those shadows. I'm really excited because I bought some brushes from the Sigma Black Friday sale. They shipped the same day I ordered and they should be out for delivery today, and I'm very excited. So I'm just going to do a really simple eye look. I'm taking my Bailey Sarian Venice Fling palette. I'm going to be taking this shade Bonfire, which is in my Pan Those shadows, and I'm just going to use it as a transition shade. So, I mean, this isn't a new palette for me. This came out in like August or July. I really like this palette. I think it's still available if you're interested. The formula is great. They blend super easily. They're buildable. The shimmers are really nice. So if you like this color story, it's a really nice just sunsetty palette. I highly recommend it. So I'm just going in with this. This is a random BH brush. I don't know the number. It's from the Marble Luxe brush set, I believe. I think they have 2 marble sets. It was from the, I think it was called Marble Luxe. I got it like 2 years ago, and these brushes are still good as new. Okay, so that is just kind of as my transition shade, that Bonfire shade. And then I'm gonna go into this one, which is called Tan Lines. I'm gonna take, what kind of brush am I gonna take? Ooh, got stuck in my hair. This is a Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm just gonna clean color off of my color switch. I was gonna do my makeup brushes, like wash them today, but since my new Sigma ones are coming today, I'm just gonna wait because I like to wash brushes before I use them. So this I'm just gonna put in the outer corner. Is it actually, okay, that's not what I want. I'm gonna take the shade Rose Tattoo, or Toasty, and put that in the outer corner. Yeah, that's what I want. So I'm just gonna kind of put it in the outer corner and then blend with this brush. These like flat paddle brushes are my absolute favorite brush. Like, I could probably do an entire eye look just with this one brush because you can apply color, but at least for my eye shape, it makes it so easy to blend. I'm not gonna do a super dramatic eye look. I just want something really simple. Because I want the Clionadh shade to shine, and I really want to use a darker lip, and I have a tendency to go too dramatic on the eyes, and then I try to put on a bold lip and it just looks weird. Like, I have a couple of videos where like the lip like the lip color I wore was just like didn't make any sense. I'm gonna take this other BH brush and I'm just gonna let it or just like kind of blend it out. Just like that. So I usually don't do super dark and dramatic looks. So pretty simple. I just want the Clionadh shade to shine. Okay. I'm going to apply the shade with this Sigma Concealer F70 brush. This is my absolute favorite brush for shimmers. I only have one, but with my Sigma order that's coming today, I'm getting 2 more, and I'm really, really excited because that is absolutely the best brush of all time. I'm going to put a thin layer of this NYX glitter primer down, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I just applied a thin layer of glitter glue, just the NYX glitter primer, and then I'm taking this shade Bloodline from Clionadh. This is one of their either vibrant or hybrid multi-chromes. I'm just gonna pack my Sigma brush that I mentioned right before this, and I'm just gonna pack it on the lid. These Clionadh shades are so beautiful. I want so many more. I'm already regretting not getting corrosion, grisaille, and abrasion, and I don't know why I didn't get those because those are really, really popular. Oh, it's so shiny and sparkly. It's so pretty. I don't know why I didn't get those. I think I was afraid that some of my Divina ones were a little too similar, but I've been watching a lot of swatch videos and I think they're different enough. So I might pick those up in their December restock. The only thing that sucks is how much it costs for shipping to the States, which I mean is fine. Like, it's international, I understand, so I'm not complaining. But that $15 shipping to America does sting a little bit. Alright, so looking pretty good. Alright, so this is what the look looks like. Pretty simple, but I just wanted to show you. This is the shade Bloodline. It's just like a kind of burgundy shade with really pretty like blue and lime kind of colored reflect. It's so pretty. I really, really like it. If you guys are interested in a Clionadh swatch party, let me know. These are the 6 now that I have used, and then I just have to use these 2. I've swatched them, but I haven't put them on my eyeballs yet. So I am really, really excited with this purchase. Just to go over the palettes I used. So this palette I really like. If you really like this color story, I highly recommend checking it out. I think the quality is really great. Yeah, and then the Clionadh shades, yeah, they live up to the hype. They're beautiful. This was the one I knew I had to get, and it's just so pretty. So that's the eye look. I usually don't put anything on my lower lash line, so I'm not going to do that. But quickly off camera, I am going to apply some winged liner. All right, so I did my winged liner. These winged liners, they're not sisters, they're not twins, they're distant cousins, but whatever, it's fine. I just used the ColourPop BFF liquid liner in the brush tip version. I don't like the felt tip version, but the brush tip is really, really nice. So this isn't new, by the way. I've had this for a little bit. This is really great. It is, I think, better than the KVD tattoo liner. I repurchased this for the first time in years because I wasn't supporting the brand. Now that Kat Von D is no longer in the picture, I picked it up and it's still good, but I do feel like it's not as opaque as it once was. This is really opaque. I think I said this in my if I only could keep one tag. The only thing about the ColourPop one, it feels really light, like it could just fly out of my hands, where this isn't heavy by any means, but it does have a little bit of extra weight to it that makes it easier to apply. So let's move on to our base. I don't have any new primers because I have way too many. So I am so close to finishing my Milk Hydro Grip primer. Like, there's maybe like only a few uses left. I like to apply primer with a brush because I don't like touching my face. So I am just going to apply this to my brush. Just do a couple pumps and apply it. This is hands down my favorite primer of all time. It is so fantastic. The only thing is some foundations I find don't play nice with it. But when it does work, oh my god, there's a hair stuck in my face. When it does work, it's just so good. It just grips your makeup on so well, and I really, really like it. So yeah, I don't have much to say. Obviously, I really like it. I'm panning it. I really want to repurchase it, but I have so many primers right now, I can't justify it, so I'm not. As for foundation, okay, so I don't have any new foundations, but I did place 2 orders during the Sephora sale. And I got a couple of samples. So I got the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I feel like I'm not gonna like this because I just don't like tinted moisturizers. They just don't provide enough coverage. This is the concealer. This is the Rare Beauty concealer samples. And then I also have a Fenty Beauty sample. I have tried it and I did like it in the past. I don't think any of these colors are really quite right for me. Like, this is a little too light and this is a little too dark. So I don't think I want to use any of these today just for the sake of convenience, but I did want to mention them. I'll let you know my thoughts in an empties video whenever I use them. So for my base, I am going to go in with my Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I hope it plays well with this primer. I don't remember, I haven't used it in a while. And then I'm going in with my Lip Bar Quick Conceal Caffeine Concealer. This is in the shade Ivory, and this is in the shade 140N, and I'm just going to use these. Yeah. I am going to use my Selfie Ready foundation brush from e.l.f. and just apply a little bit to the brush and then apply it to my face. This is just how I like to apply foundation. This foundation I haven't used in a while, so we'll see. I remember liking it. It's not a brand I would buy from anymore. Just a lot, you know, due to everything that's going on, but I have this foundation, so I'm gonna use it. I am just on the hunt for a foundation that is a dupe for my Urban Decay Naked Skin. I think this one is the closest I found, but it's still not quite right. The Urban Decay Naked Skin is just so lightweight, yet still like a light medium coverage. Like, I wouldn't say it's medium, but it's also not light coverage. Like, it just applies such a beautiful filter. And I feel like whenever I describe that, aside from the coverage, like, people would recommend like a skin tint, but I don't like tinted moisturizers. I don't like skin tints. Like, I want coverage, and skin tints and tinted moisturizers just don't do that for me. Like, I put them on and I'm like, where's the coverage? Which I know is not the point of them, but I don't think they give me enough. Okay, so it played well with the the primer, whatever, the Hydro Grip. I can't think of words. It looks really, really nice on the skin, actually. I'm not like surprised because I have tried it before and I like it, but so yeah, I like this so far. It's been a few months since I've used it, so I've just been working on my Urban Decay Naked Skin so much that I've barely touched this one, so I like it so far. Next, this is something I've been using quite a bit. This is the Lip Bar Quick Conceal Concealer. So they claim this is a Black-owned brand based out of Detroit, Michigan, which is where I'm from. I'm just gonna start applying and talking about it. This is a very light coverage. Like, this is not going to conceal any blemishes, but it does work on the under eyes. I like it for there. Let me find my concealer brush and then I'll continue to talk. Okay, this is just the e.l.f. I think it's a concealer brush. It doesn't say on here, but I'm pretty sure this is called their concealer brush. So they have like 6 color families that their foundations and concealer comes in, and their concealer, they have 1 concealer per color family. And so I was really intrigued to see if it would work, and I think it does for me. I know Kelly Gooch bought this and didn't quite like it. It just wasn't a shade for her, I believe is what she said. But for me, I think it works pretty well. When I apply it, it looks very yellow, very peachy. But as I blend it out, I think it works. Does it give me the most coverage? No. But when I'm not, like, my favorite concealer is Shape Tape. So when I'm not feeling a full coverage concealer day, or I'm wearing a lighter coverage foundation, this concealer works perfect. And I really like supporting a local to me brand. So that is the concealer. I really like it. If you're intrigued, I would say definitely try it out. I don't know what their Black Friday deals are going to be like, but I'm definitely on the lookout to buy a little bit more from this brand. So for blush, some new blushes that came into my life, I can show you. I didn't grab the one because I know I'm not going to use it. The Rare Beauty blushes. So I got this free sample a few months ago, like right around when it launched. Rare Beauty launched. They had a promo code. This is in the shade Grace. This is a really pretty, like, purpley plum color. Not going to use it today. And then I bought the 4-piece mini set that came with a liquid lipstick, which I might use, a lip balm, and then these 2 blushes. So Love and Joy, which is great because these are the shades that I really wanted. I'm not going to use Joy today. This is kind of like a bright peach color. And then this is more of like a terracotta-y red color. With a light hand, it's really pretty. My favorite brush for blushes is this one from the Marble Luxe set from, I believe it's Marble Luxe, from BH. So I'm just gonna try to get this all in. So I'm just gonna dot this on and start blending. These blushes, I would say, definitely live up to the hype. Definitely pigmented. As you can see, let me blend this out. Definitely worth the hype. They blend out so easily though, and they're just so effortless and pretty on the skin. Like, oh, I know this seems like a lot, but I just love a blushy look. So pretty. Definitely worth the hype. I don't think I'm gonna buy any more. Like, these minis are enough for me. I thought about getting the other set that has the lip balm and then the shade Blissful, I think it is, Bliss or Blissful. But that shade looks really similar to another liquid blush I had, so I'm not gonna pick it up. But these are really nice. I don't know if these are still in stock, but if they are, I highly recommend them. These shades are really, really pretty. So for powder, I don't really have like a new powder. I did get this one in Ipsy bag. This is the, I had the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I don't subscribe to Ipsy anymore. But this is the Tarte Shape Tape Setting Powder. It has like, it's one of those with a net. So that's, I've never had one of those before. So I'm just gonna go in with this EcoTools powder brush. Oops. And I'm just gonna lightly set the face. I don't really have much to say about this powder. I find powder is powder. It does the job. I haven't tested this out to see if it's like I don't know what the claims are, but if it's supposed to be like kind of long wearing, I haven't tested it yet because I'm like inside most days, so it's kind of hard to test it. But yeah, it applied nicely. It didn't take down the color of the blush too much, which is something I look for in a powder when I'm, you know, wearing a cream blush. Let me just dab over just to add a little bit more color because I like a lot of blush. So yeah, I like this. It does the powder job. Like I said, I haven't like tested long wear, but it definitely like kind of smoothed everything down and it's not clinging into any dry patches. So that's all I ask for in a powder. I'm not super picky with powders. I do really like the Fenty powder, but I also really like the e.l.f. like $4 HD powder. So moving on, I recently bought 2 of these Nabla powders. So this is the Skin Bronzing in Ambra and the Skin Glazing in Ozone. I bought these when I ordered from Beauty Bay. They had 25% off and I ordered the Book of Magic palette, which I almost used today, but I did not. So I'm gonna go in with this BH, again from the Marble set. I really like this brush set. There's only a few brushes in it that I don't really use. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit and need a mirror and just apply it. This is really, really nice. I've recently gotten into bronzers this year and I just feel like this one is just so nice and smooth and effortless. It's not like shimmery, but it does add just a little bit of a sheen. It's not completely matte. I don't think this is the best brush for it, but I'm still trying to figure that out. I feel like I need to find my perfect bronzer brush. And then I like to apply a little bit on the bridge of my nose. But yeah, this Skin Bronzing, I really am liking it so far. But I just have to find the right brush for it. I don't know, I feel like, because it's kind of that baked gelée formula almost. I find that some brushes don't necessarily pick it up the best. So still working on that, but still I find that applies it beautifully. I don't go for a strong bronzer, so and that definitely doesn't give me a strong bronze, so I really, really like it. I believe it's sold out on Ulta, but I ordered it on Beauty Bay, but I know you can get this at Ulta. As well as this. This is the Ozone Skin Glazing. This lives up to the hype. I'm going to use this setting brush from Real Techniques. It's super blinding and beautiful. Let's see. Can you see that? Oh, it's so pretty. It's lives up to the hype. It's gorgeous. Like I said, this is the shade Ozone. They have some blushy shades in this line. I haven't picked any of them up. I don't think I will. Not that I don't want to try them, but I just have so many blushes. I don't need another blush, even though I have a couple on my Christmas list, so I might have a few at Christmas time, but that's okay. So yeah, I don't think you can see it that well, but I really, really like, I just love the finish of it. It's so pretty. It's like blinding, but still like kind of natural looking at the same time. I really like it. So yeah, once again, this is the shade Ozone, and I am in love with it. It's so good. So all that's left is lips and mascara. I don't really have a new mascara. I only use usually one at a time for 3 months. Right now I have 3 minis open because first I had this one. This is the Bare Minerals Length and Strength that my mom gave me because she didn't like it. And I don't like it either. It just is too lengthening. So then I opened this It Cosmetics Lash Blow that I've had since January, and I was like, I don't want it to dry out, and maybe this will provide a little bit of volume. I do like these together, but I wouldn't ever buy the full version of it. And then I got this Urban Decay Lash Freak sample, and I just needed to try it. So I opened it, and I'm just using these 3 minis. I'm just going to go in with Urban Decay Lash Freak. I don't particularly love any of these mascaras. I can make them work, but they're nowhere near a favorite. So this is the Lash Freak mascara. It's got that funny looking wand. I don't have a reason really for not liking them. I prefer something that adds a little bit more volume than these do. So I usually kind of use a mixture of the two. Like I'll pick 2. Okay, so I just applied my mascara. You can't really see it from there, but that's what the lashes look like. So I just used a layer of Urban Decay Lash Freak, and then I topped it off with some of the Lash Blowout. This is a little too dry for me. This one is a little too wet for me, and it just doesn't give me volume. And then this one, while it lengthens, the Bare Minerals one, it lengthens, but it doesn't really give me any volume. So I've been just using lately a combo of these 3. I have until the end of December with these guys, and then I will open up a new mascara. I'm gonna open up my Bare Minerals Lashtopia, my absolute favorite. I'm so excited. So as for lips, this isn't the newest one in my collection. This is the Lip Bar in Know It All. It's like a deep purple. I got it when I got this concealer because it was their lipstick of the month, and I decided to add it on. Then I splurged and bought some of the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. So these are all kind of nudes, but they're perfect and I love them. So this is Velvet Affair. So this is kind of a brownie nude. We've got Velvet Muse. So this is a little bit more of a rosy lipstick color. And we have Velvet Fawn, which is my perfect nude for me. These are great and live up to the hype if you want to spend that much on a lipstick. If you don't, then don't get them. There are other lipsticks that are perfect as well, but I do like them. But I want to go for a more bold lip today. So I got this with the blush and balm set from Rare Beauty. This is the shade Transform in their Lip Souffle. And hopefully it goes with this look because, like I said, I have a tendency of applying a bold lip and it not going with the look. I haven't actually worn this yet. I've put it on my lips, but I haven't like worn it throughout the day. Okay, applied. I have some thoughts. I don't like the applicator. It makes it very hard to be precise. So I don't like the applicator. The color is really pretty. I think it looks good on camera. It's actually pulling a little like orangey red, I think, on camera. In real life, it's more of like a true blue red. It was a little patchy on application, and again, the paddle brush made it kind of hard. It's not drying down, like I can feel it moving around on my lips, but it's very, very comfortable. I wonder if it's gonna dry down. We'll see. I don't typically like when I'm wearing red, I want it to dry down. I don't have a red liquid lipstick, but I do have a matte lippy stick from ColourPop, and I really like that one. But yeah, okay, so this is the get ready with me trying new makeup. I guess, should I give a rundown of my thoughts? So the eyeshadows, great. This is old, but the Clionadh shadows, worth the hype. Mascaras, they're good, they're fine, they do the job, but they're not a favorite by any means. The foundation, I'm loving this. I am going to probably miss it when it's gone, but I have so many foundations. It's gonna take forever to go through them all. The concealer, I do really like. If you can find a shade that works for you. I don't know that I believe that there's one shade for each color family, but it works for me at least. But yeah. And then the blushes from Rare Beauty, totally worth the hype. I really like these. If you are a blush fanatic like me, I recommend them. The Shape Tape powder, it's good. The Nabla powders, definitely worth the hype as well. I love the highlight. The bronzer is really nice as well. I just need to find the perfect brush to go with it. And then the lipstick, I'll put my thoughts somewhere on the screen how I feel about it. I don't know that I'm gonna love it just because I feel like it's gonna move around a lot on my lips, but I could be surprised. Maybe it takes a few minutes to dry down. And I think that's all I tried. I mean, I have my, oh, this is the Kat Von D one, my ColourPop liquid liner. This isn't new, but I really like the brush tip applicator on this one. Really opaque. I love eyeliner. It's not even, and I think that's probably because it's kind of lightweight and hard to control, but it's fine, it does the job. And I think that's everything. I mean, the Milk primer, I love it. A lot of people love it. Some people really hate it though. It's kind of a polarizing product, but yeah, a little sneak peek of my project pan. I am probably got just a few more. Let me know how many uses you think is left in here. It's basically just all at the top. You can, it looks clear, but there is a little bit of a green tint. So I would say maybe 3 to 5 more uses. Let me know what you think. How many uses is left in this Milk makeup primer? Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. I would love to hear your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!